Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another California Psychics Live reading. I am your host, Carson, and today we are joined by the wonderful Psychic Suki. How are you doing today, Suki?
Good, thank you. Thank you, Carson, for having me. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good myself. And now, before we get started, I do want to list off a few things for our audience members. First of all, as you can see, we do have a promo going on. If you use the code Suki5, you will receive $5 off any new customer package for a one-on-one reading that can be applied through our website. Once again, this code is Suki5. Now, this code can be applied and used for $5 credit for any psychic, not just Suki. But if you are wanting a one-on-one reading with her, be sure to stick around to find out Suki's exact schedule later in the stream. Now, lastly, before we get started, I want to list off a few ground rules for questions. We will not be able to answer any legal or medical questions. For medical, this includes treatments, medications, pregnancies, and for legal, this can include court cases, custody battles, and court decisions. If you ask about another person, please make sure you include their name. This allows Suki to connect faster and more accurately answer your question. And I guess without any further ado, we can go ahead and begin answering some questions. All right. I guess we have one from. All righty. Oh, I just saw it. Having trouble finding a question right at the beginning.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just mean the universe is clearing some stuff out, clearing some energy of some people.
All right. Okay, I see one. Oh. Man, all these questions are like bouncing out towards me. All right, here, finally, we have one from Haley. I am sorry about that. Hello, I was wondering, what are the intentions of Andrew B towards me, and when will I see him again?
And I'm sorry, what's her first name again?
Her name is Haley.
Oh, Haley. So what's Andrew B? I'm asking my guides here. What is Andrew B's intention towards Haley? Andrew. Andrew's energy to me feels a little bit, back and forth-ish. It feels a little bit like, hey, you, I want to, grab your attention. Will you give me some attention, please? I don't feel like Andrew is going to stick around, though. He feels a little bit like a kid to me. That's the energy that my guides are portraying Andrew anyways. So he could have a little bit of a kid-like energy to him, / slightly immature, / irresponsible, / inconsistent type of energy, behavior. So from Andrew, I feel more it's just wanting to grab your attention. Is Andrew someone long-term? No, I don't feel like Andrew is someone long-term for you. I feel like he just wants attention. I feel like he just wants to mess around, play around. Again, I'm still getting inconsistent when it comes to communication, inconsistent when it comes to a potential serious type of relationship, Haley. So don't take Andrew too seriously. I do feel like someone else could come in around the summer months, possibly around July for you. That feels like a potential better relationship partner, better match. But Andrew is going to eventually disappear in the sense of not reaching out to you again later down the road here. So I hope I answered that question with Andrew. Thank you, Haley.
Awesome. And next we have one from Cathy, who says, will my son Christopher and I reconcile?
Cathy and Christopher. It's going to be a bit of a wait there with reconciliation with Christopher. I do get your energy naturally as a mom. There's a part of you that feels a strong need for the reconciliation, a strong need for the bond, a strong need for the communication, a strong need for the connection, the connect. Try to find some ways to soften up that energy of need. And I feel like Christopher will reach out, will make contact, will make communication, will make effort. Christopher is still... They're making me feel like still trying to figure out his own issues, his own dilemma in his own personal life, and trying to at the same time find his own sense of space, independence, his own sense of purpose as well, is what they're giving me here with Christopher. So don't fret over Christopher at the moment, is what they're saying. I feel like it's still going to take a while for you guys to reconcile, but yes, there is a strong chance of reconciliation. You can certainly increase the speed at which you guys could reconcile, where you can try to find some ways to be easy about it, to relax about it, and not to stress about it, not to need it so strongly. Because again, the energy of need is the same thing as saying you don't have it, and you'll manifest not having it. So just kind of try to create that peace for yourself, Cathy. I do feel like you pray, so I can tell you to pray, but pray with the sense of gratitude, appreciation that what you want is already done. Don't pray from a point of needing it to happen, because if you need something to happen, you're not allowing it to happen. So pray with gratitude, appreciation that it's already done, it's complete. And Christopher, he is being watched over. I do get like the energy of a deceased paternal male figure watching over Christopher, whether that's granddad, or I'm not sure if it's granddad or someone that feels like a granddad, or a dad, paternal energy. It could even be an uncle that feels like a dad too, and or was a dad when he was alive. But nevertheless, I do get strong deceased male figure watching over Christopher and guiding him too as well, Cathy. So try to be in peace. That way you can allow more peace to come your way, Cathy. Thank you.
Awesome. Alrighty, we have one next from a Kate who asked, "Is Dylan going to ask me to be his girlfriend tonight or tomorrow?"
And the first name is Kate.
Is Kate?
Oh, Kate. I apologize. Thank you, Kate. So Kate and Dylan. Will Dylan ask Kate to be his girlfriend tonight? So surprisingly, my guides are not saying if it will happen tonight or tomorrow. Let me just make sure here. Will Dylan eventually ask Kate to be his girlfriend? Hold on. So I do feel like that will happen, but for some reason my guides are not giving me the timing of when. Will it happen at least this year in 2022? They're still not giving me a timing, Kate, so I'm sorry to disappoint you with not letting you know the exact timing, but I do get the energy of yes, Dylan will. I feel like it's best to put your attention towards the excitement of it versus any type of anxieties or stress or worries or fear over it, because those two extreme opposite end of the energy has a tremendous impact on the timing of when that will be done. I will say I feel like it can be done soon, as long as you maintain the excitement, the joy, versus the anxiety, the anxiousness, the impatience around it. Because I do see the two of you guys holding hands, so I do feel like this is a relationship that certainly can be long-term longevity type of relationship with Dylan. It feels like a pretty good solid relationship there, Kate. So I wouldn't worry about Dylan. He's not seeing anyone else. So you're good there, Kate. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Next, we have one from Lisa who asks, "Hi, Suki. Do you see me and Jared staying together?"
Lisa and Jared staying together forever type of scenario. Hold on. So Lisa and Jared, I mean, I feel like my guys are saying maybe, but I'm gonna be honest, when they gave me the energy of maybe, I want to say it's like 70% chance of staying together for longer periods of time. I'm not feeling, it's not set in stone that you and Jared will be together until death do us part, but I just feel that you and Jared will choose to continue to see each other for quite some time, for quite a while ahead, is what my guides are giving me. So right now they're just making me feel maybe. It would not surprise me if the two of you guys separate ways, go your own separate ways later down the road, out in the future. But I will say, for the time being, I feel like you and Jared will continue what you guys got going on at the moment. So if I were you, or if we were you, we would just do our best to enjoy the positive aspects of the relationship, anything that's positive about Jared, about yourself, about the relationship, and just focus more on the joy of it so that you can maintain, create, manifest more joy in your life and in the relationship. I wouldn't really waste any time worrying about what ifs or worrying about the past, because I feel like you have a tendency to either worry about the past, think about the past, past issues, past problems, and thinking about the past will only create, make it become your present or your future. So don't waste any time focusing on the past. Just really focus more on appreciation and love and what you find satisfying in this relationship with Jared. And that way, that's how you can potentially extend the length of the relationship with Jared. Some relationships are not really, well, I shouldn't say not. A lot of relationships are really not black and white, where it's okay, this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, or this is not the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. There are many potential people, partners, relationship, mostly soulmates too, where it could just be an agreement for a brief moment of time, a few years, 10 years, 15 years, or there are definitely some that are definitely lifelong partnership relationship. And Jared, my guys are showing me a question mark. So with him, I feel like it could go in either direction because it's still up to yours and Jared's soul's free will decision at the end of the day. So I would just say enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Focus more on enjoyment. That way you create more of it ahead.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lisa.
Manifestation is the key to essentially enjoying yourself in those kind of relationships. All right, next we have one from Mirna, who says, my name is Mirna, and what are Nick's intentions, and does he want a serious relationship? So Mirna.
And sorry, what was the person's first name again?
Sorry, Mirna, and she's asking about Nick.
Nick, Mirna and Nick. I mean, the relationship feels complicated to me. It feels challenging with Nick at times, is what my guides are giving me. It feels like there's a part of you that may want Nick to improve or to be better at this or that, or to change, for the relationship, this or that. But I am sensing a bit of a challenge with Nick changing according to what you would want to make you happy. So I do feel like it's challenging here with Nick. Now, will Mirna and Nick be able to continue this relationship for a while? Yes. Will Mirna and Nick be able to make it more of a long-term type of deal? That part feels sticky. That part feels challenging to me. I just feel with Nick, it's one of those relationships where you're working through your own soul's journey, healing, self-love, and other issues, both you and Nick. So I'm gonna say I feel like once you guys go through those issues and or learn your lesson that you need to learn, I really feel that the two of you may choose separate directions, separate path, Mirna. Nick is not the only one for you, as much as I know you don't want to hear that. So with Nick, it just feels challenging. It just feels like a challenging relationship with Nick. I can't promise you that you're going to spend the rest of your life with Nick. That's not what I'm getting. But I do feel like you guys are meant to come at this time or for whatever length of time, so that you both have your own souls growing, learning, compassion, forgiveness, understanding, unconditional love. Unconditional love meaning being able to love someone despite their flaws, despite their habits that annoy you, their behavior that annoy you. That's what true unconditional love means. I'm going to love you regardless of whatever faults you have. So I feel like that's part of the growing experience lesson here with Nick, Mirna. And that's okay too, because even if you and Nick eventually go your own separate path, there'll be someone that's wonderful, a perfect match for you as well. And that person to me feels like a much longer type of relationship, where it's potential life partner relationship, Mirna. So thank you. I hope that helps.
Awesome. Next, we have one from Anew, who asks, hi, Suki. Will me and my ex-boyfriend Herman ever be together, or will we reconcile? We broke up last August. Communication was cut off 2 weeks ago. He is a Leo and I am a Sagittarius.
So will Anew's ex Herman reconcile with her? Hold on. I know he wants to be left alone. I know he wants his space. He wants to do his thing. He wants his independence. He wants to do his things, what comes up here with Herman. I feel like if emotionally you feel like you need him to come back, you feel desperate for him, then I don't feel like he's going to come back. But if you can find some ways to, feel a little bit better, soothe your soul, soothe your spirit, take care of you, then I feel like there would be a chance of him changing his mind, changing his heart, and considering a reconciliation. But again, Anu, I just feel like if you sit there and wait on him, you're going to be waiting a while because you're going to be manifesting more experiences of waiting by the nature of you waiting, because that's the energy you're outputting is waiting. So you'll create more waiting for yourself. So try not to wait is what we're trying to tell you here, because you tend to do that. You tend to wait on things to change or things to happen in order to be happy. But the key is you got to be happy first, and then what you want will come up really quickly in your life without much hard work or effort. And that applies towards the areas of love too as well. Um, huh. So if you don't do that, I mean, I feel like there's a 65% chance right now of reconciliation from Herman. But again, I'm going to stress you can't be waiting on him, or else you'll just manifest waiting. A year, 2 years go by, you're still waiting, and that's just not the way to live your life.
Exactly.
So best of luck there, Anew.
All right. We have one from Lauren now, who asks, "Hi Suki, I'm considering leaving my job. I just want to know if it's the correct move, and I was wondering if you could give me some clarification."
My guys actually said yes right away, quite strongly, and they're very excited for you, Lauren, because I feel like there could be many other potential amazing opportunity possibilities, satisfaction, appreciation, joy, happiness that comes out of leaving this job. So we say, heck yeah, go for it. Go for it. August feels like a really strong month for you for some reason when it comes to work and career, the month of August. But we would say yes, because I feel like you will be doing yourself a huge favor by leaving this job that doesn't serve you anymore and following your truth, following your heart. You would be led by the universe to the next right job. So take this time to really do you. And I feel like the universe will honor that by giving you more of what it is that you've been desiring, what it is that you've been wanting. So yeah, she's good leaving her current job.
Awesome.
I feel like she's safe and protected.
Well, that is the kind of guidance that I would like sometimes.
Yeah, and I do get the energy of like deceased grandmother type also watching over you too, Lauren. So again, I feel like you're really protected, you're really guided. Pay attention to your intuition, because I do feel like you have a pretty good intuition, a pretty good gut feeling, even though you may at times doubt yourself. But now is, they're saying now is the time to trust. For you, Lauren, it's all about trusting your instinct, trusting the universe, trusting the next step, trusting that things are working out. It's all about trust for you, Lauren. That's the key here for you, Lauren. Over this year, next year, trust is going to take you a long way. Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be more than okay. You'll be fabulous.
Awesome. All right, next we have one from Tiara, who asks, "Do you see any improvements with our relationship between me and Jaylani?"
Jaylani. Tiara and Jaylani. I don't feel significant improvements with Jaylani. He feels he doesn't want to be changed. Jaylani just wants to be Jaylani. He just, and when I say that, I feel like he's kind of gung-ho, stuck in his way, stubborn in his ways, and the way he does things, think, whatever it is. I just feel like Jaylani's very stubborn, doesn't want to be changed. You either accept him for who he is or you move on. That's kind of the energy I get with Jaylani, Tiara. So sorry, disappointed there. I'm not sensing any significant change with his behavior, Jaylani. And at the same time, I feel like he's not going to leave either. Even if he leaves, he comes back. So I don't feel him leaving you. I feel like you would have to be the one to leave him. He's not, I just don't feel like he's serious enough. He's not serious enough is what my guys are giving me with Jaylani. So best of luck there with Jaylani, Tiara.
Awesome.
Because I know she's still going to give him some time, which is okay. Sometimes we need to just give someone some time until they show like really, really hard, clear evidence that, okay, you're not going to change. Enough is enough. Now I can move forward confidently without looking back, without doubting, well, did I give that person, enough chance? Did I give them, enough length of time to change? And that's okay too. Everyone has to have their own experiences. Sorry. Thank you.
No. Alrighty. Next we have one from Zafira, who says, I want to know about this guy named Isaac. Isaac. I'm currently talking to. Do you see us getting into a serious relationship in the future?
Zafira, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but you're very beautiful, beautiful soul, beautiful spirit is what my guys give me with you, Zafira. With Isaac, can there be a potential long-term, healthy, happy, joyful relationship with Isaac. I mean, I feel like he's a pretty decently good guy too. He's okay. I feel like you guys will still communicate, connect, talk, and whatnot. But is Isaac? Isaac is meant for, my guides make me feel like Isaac is meant for exploring. That's what they gave me, exploring. So exploring the relationship or getting back into the game or learning to be appreciated somehow by Isaac. So to me, it just feels like exploring, experiencing right now with Isaac. I'm still trying to find out, is Isaac someone potential long term? Maybe. They're saying maybe right now. Maybe. Don't get attached to it, but they're saying maybe right now. But I do feel like this is supposed to be a relationship for experience, for exploring. And when we use the word exploring, I still feel like it's meant to be more, fun, more lighthearted, not serious. Don't be planning, weddings and all stuff because then you'll just end up getting your heart broken. But I do feel like Isaac is a good guy. I feel like he's a good guy. I feel like, go ahead and explore the relationship so that you know more of what you want in a partner and more of what you don't want in a partner, but you also want to focus more on what you do like in a partner, because after Isaac, I actually see someone else that will be popping in the picture for you, Zafira. After Isaac, come another gentleman, and that could happen. I want to say that could happen anytime in the range of like 4 to 6 months after Isaac. So yeah, enjoy the relationship, but I feel like there's gonna be someone else that's gonna come along the way. It's more of a keeper, long-term keeper.
Alrighty. All right. I do want to mention now that we're about a third of the way through the stream. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to like and subscribe as well. And don't forget to share as well. Additionally, I do want to remind everybody that we do have a promo going on. If you use the code Suki5, you will receive $5 off any new customer package for a one-on-one reading that can be applied through our website. Now, once again, this code is Suki5. You can use this code for any psychic, but Suki, why don't you go ahead and tell us your upcoming schedule for any who are interested in a one-on-one reading with you?
I am scheduled for tomorrow, I believe 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow and 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And the same for Wednesday. Thursday and Fridays, I have more availabilities from 11 Eastern time until about 6 p.m. Eastern time, Thursday and Friday, roughly. And awesome. I do have all my schedule posted online.
Yeah, you can find her schedule online. And also we do have the ability to book appointments as well. And yes. So awesome. Let's go ahead and get back into questions because I know some people are eager for some answers. Alrighty. We have one from Josie who says, "Do you see me and Charles in a long?" Who says, "Do you see me and Charles in a long, stable relationship?"
Not really. Is the first name Josie?
Yes.
My guide said not really. So what I mean by that is I feel like, you guys will continue your relationship. You could easily continue your relationship over the next year, over the next 2 years. But long term in the sense of like, 15, 20 years plus, I don't get that, but I do feel like you could easily continue your relationship with Charlie over the next several years ahead is what they're saying, Josie. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know you don't like that answer, but that's what I'm getting right now from my guys with Charlie. Charlie's energy feels a bit stagnant to me too as well. Stagnant to me usually means, how do I say it? More complacent, more stuck. And when I say stuck, it could be emotionally stuck or just kind of physically stuck in the sense of like not much movement, just kind of like stay home and just more like stay home, not really active physically, not really ambitious. So his energy just feels more stuck, complacent, stagnant to me. But again, I don't feel like Charlie is someone that is forevermore, but I do feel most likely that you guys would choose to continue the relationship for a while over potentially several years ahead, Josie. So I hope that answered that question.
Awesome. All right. Next, we have one from Angelica. All right, we will only be able to answer one part of this question because unfortunately one half does fall under the medical category. But do you see me and Michael living together long term? We are currently separated and not speaking. So Angelica and Michael.
So really, I guess the question is more like, will Michael reconcile the relationship? Maybe. My guys are saying maybe. Michael maybe reconcile the relationship, Angelica. Will Michael move back in with you? Possibly, yes, is also what they're saying. Right now, it feels like a 75% chance of that happening. I know we don't do medical, but what's her medical question? Because I could look at the core energy. The core
She she
energy.
she asked if they were going to have children together.
Yeah, you're right. We can't answer that. I can ask, Angelica's soul. Yeah, my guides won't comment on that one for some reason. Yeah. So I will say, whatever you can truly, genuinely, deeply believe in, you can receive. So if you deeply believe that it's going to be easy and effortless for you to have kids, then you'll be able to manifest that. But if somewhere there's a part of you, and I do feel like you do have resistance, you do have beliefs that will make it challenging for you to have the experience that you want. But if you believe that it's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be impossible, there's too much facts, there's too much figure, there's too much age, blah, 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 too much medical records about this and this and this, when it comes to what you are concerned about, then you are going to manifest the experience of it being very difficult, very challenging, very hard to get what you want. So you got to just change your beliefs around it. Got to change your beliefs around what you want, Angelica, so you can get it.
All right. Next one we have is one from Christina, who says, do you see a relationship with Andre or anyone else this year for me? So Christina and Andre.
Christina and Andre's energy is not promising. He lacks, his energy just lacks that commitment in the long run. So I would say no to Andre. So Christina, really the question is, when will there be a new lover partner relationship for Christina? Well, the good news is it definitely could happen this year in 2022. It could even happen around the month of August or around August, around late summer season, Christina. My guys just want to encourage you to continue to have fun. When we say have fun, we're not talking about going out partying and drinking, unless that's your idea of fun, then go for it if you're not hurting yourself. But fun in the sense of you always have that fun vibe, positive attitude, you're feeling good, you're taking care of yourself, you're doing things that make you feel genuinely good in the morning, in the afternoon, the evening. So as long as you're genuinely soul care, taking care of yourself there on a deep emotional level, I really feel like you should be able to attract that next partner around August and or potentially even sooner than that. But don't wait on August though. Again, I don't encourage waiting on that timeline either. That way you can let the universe shift timing for you based on your current state of energy. So no waiting here. Just continue to take really good care of yourself, feel good, have fun, and I feel like no later than summer for you, Christina. And it would be someone new. I feel like he has light color hair. I'm not sure if it's like blonde hair, around blonde hair, but it looks like really light color hair to me that he would have. Yeah.
All right. Next one we have is one from Octavia, who asks, how does Ellen feel about me?
So Octavia and Ellen. When I asked my guide, how's Ellen feel about Octavia? They just kind of gave me no promises right now from Ellen. That's what they gave me, Octavia. They just say, from Ellen's perspective, no promises. No promises could mean no promises towards commitment, no promise towards anything with the relationship. I kind of get Ellen's energy a little bit, I guess, closed off, or a little bit like more in hibernating by herself, to herself kind of deal. So will Ellen try to reconnect or make further efforts here with Octavia? I don't know. I just kind of get Ellen being emotionally distant is what they're giving me right now. I'm just trying to find out.
Is it maybe somebody else's energy? Because I may have mispronounced it, but it's Alan, excuse me, with an A.
Oh, Alan. I apologize. Alan. Yeah, I still get the same thing with Alan. Other than Alan, I still get the same. So, yeah, even when I ask my guy, does Alan want commitment with Octavia? I still get him kind of like, pushing her a little bit away. They're like, no, I don't, I just kind of, I don't want to. I'm not promising anything. So I feel like Alan is playing it safe where he doesn't want to promise any commitment. So will there be commitment? Will there be commitment from Alan? I don't feel like there will be commitment from Alan for the long run, long term kind of scenario, Octavia. Yeah, I'm just not feeling long-term commitment with that one.
Alrighty. Next, we have one from Paula who will ask,
Mhm.
will Todd and I start dating?
Paula and Todd. Don't get a strong yes with that. Even if you guys, date, it might be like one date and that's it. I'm not feeling significant dating where you would date for months and months and months. I don't get that kind of energy with him. Sorry, Paula. I don't get dating with him. Again, you might go out for like one date, but that's it. Like it doesn't feel significant, it doesn't feel long term. It doesn't even feel like several months to me. Yeah. You really got to get out there though, Paula. And, I know it sucks to hear this because it's almost like, God, just give me my lover and then I'll be happy. But you really got to create that happiness and then your lover will come. Gotta create that happiness and then your lover will come. Gotta create that. You gotta get happy, and then happy things will come, including the lover or including the job or whatever else it is that you may want. You gotta get happy first. You gotta find some ways to get happy. That's always a challenge. Get happy, and then happy things, happy people, happy outcome, happy timing, happy situations will come. And I know that's the hardest part, but that's why we're still here, right? We get to practice it. So good luck with that, Paula.
All right. Our next question comes from a Nick who asks, do you see a Bree and I reuniting soon?
So will Bree reunite with Nick? There's a possibility of Bree reuniting with Nick. My guys are making me feel maybe at this point. I'm just trying to find out when would Bree most likely, if she did, reunite with Nick. So okay, so they're making me feel yes, there's a chance of reuniting with Bree, and if she does reunite, it feels like it could happen in less than a 3 or 4 months time window, Nick. Yeah, feels like yeah. I feel like it's okay to like not reach out to her over the next several weeks, so just to give her a little bit of space and time to sort of wonder what you're doing, wonder if you're still interested in her or not. So I feel that my guides would recommend kind of like not initiating contact for the next several weeks, just to give her space to sort of somewhat miss you. But there is a chance, yes. Thank you, Nick.
All right. We have one from Nilla who asks, will my mother and I get our relationship back?
I'm sorry, what's the person's first name?
Nilla, Nilla.
So Nilla and her mom. Will Nilla and her mom. That's a challenging one. Nilla and her mom. So mom's energy to me feel very, very, very stubborn. Her energy feels really stubborn, very, in a way, self-righteous. She's got like a really tough kind of like exterior energy to her. Will mom and Nilla be able to kind of soften their differences and make their relationship work? I can't say so right now. My guys are not even giving me a timing, so that could take a while there, Nella, because I just feel like your mom is very stubborn. I feel like your mom is very stubborn. Let me ask my guys here. What is it energetically is the root cause of Nella and mom? So I do feel like, okay, so I feel like it's still gonna take some time. For some reason, my guys just make me feel like whatever root cause energy feels like it stemmed from since you were a child. I don't feel like it's your fault though, just to make it clear, Nella, but my guides are making me feel like the core issue, the core belief, the core cause feels like it stemmed from when you were a child. They're not elaborating more on that, but I would just continue to love her from afar. I would continue to unconditionally love her from afar. I would just continue to pray, continue to visualize and see the two of you guys, embracing, laughing, hugging each other, enjoying each other, appreciating each other, because that loving energy can help heal and can help speed up timing for you, Nella. But the way that the energy of your mom stands right now, I can't even give you a timing because she's so stubborn. She's really, really stubborn. It's almost like she's resisting you, resisting healing the relationship. So because she's resisting the healing, it also feels that there's a deep-rooted cause trauma or issue that really, really needs healing, but she doesn't want to heal because healing, she feels on some psychological level that if she heals, then she may make herself vulnerable again, and she does not want to be vulnerable. There's a huge fear of vulnerability that comes up around your mom too. So I would just continue to pray for her and continue to send her, loving, healing thoughts and energy, and believe that timing and love can change the course of things between you and your mom. But she is quite stubborn. She's really stubborn. She's stubborn. It's more stubborn than my mom, and I thought my mom is the most stubborn woman on this planet. So God bless you there, Nella, and your mom.
Alrighty. Our next one, we have one is from Alexis, who wants to know if this month would be a good time to reach out to Mohammed. I have not talked to him in a while.
Is this month a good month to reach out to Mohammed? Guys are not recommending it. I mean, they're saying, yeah, sure, you can, but I don't feel like is it a good month? No. Let me ask them, should you even reach out to Mohammed at any point in the near future? Again, they don't recommend it, but they feel that you would most likely choose to do so anyways at some point, and that's fine too. Why not recommend Mohammed? Yeah, I feel like the reason why they're not recommending it is just because I don't feel that you will get the response that you may wish or desire from Mohammed. And that can make you either more upset, more stressed, more hurt, more upset, more just more upset somehow. So we're not recommending reaching out to Mohammed anytime soon, or even they're saying I'm not getting a recommendation from my guys to reach out to Mohammed, Alexis. And yes, again, at the end of the day, it's still your free will, to do as you please. But if you're going to reach out to him anyways, if I were you, I would just kind of co-create the experience by visualizing, imagining, feeling, the harmony, the positive experience that you would want to receive from Muhammad, then let it go. And then when it feels like you don't need anything from him, where you feel like you just want to reach out from a place of just genuine careness, concern, then go ahead and send him, communication so they can potentially get the best response. But I would not reach out to him from a place of need, because that's not going to get you what you want at all. So best of luck to you, Alexis.
Awesome. Next, we have one from Rob Nell, who asks, I'm feeling really lost right now, and I'm thinking of leaving my job. And will this be a good mood for me?
I do feel like, Rob, you are a very sensitive soul, sensitive being, sensitive to energy. I feel like you are definitely a good person. You do care too much. You sometimes feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your back, and you really don't need to. So I'm sorry, what's the question again?
He feels very lost right now, and he's thinking of leaving his job, and he wants to know if this is a good move.
Should Rob leave his job? I know he will. I do feel like you will leave your job. I feel like the latest that you will leave your job is August, and I feel like that would bring you much needed peace, much needed contentment, much needed peace. Peace just comes up really strongly. Much needed happiness. So yeah, I feel like you will. I feel like you will leave. And again, to me, it feels like the latest August, and it would be the right decision, the best decision for you to do, Rob. There will be more peace ahead. This so-called feeling of lost is just temporary, because you are just trying to figure some stuff out, and you will. Trust that you will. One step, one information, one sign being given to you at a time, Rob. But you're being watched over. You're being guided. So yeah, you will end up leaving, and it will be a good decision, and it will be good timing too as well. The reason why you're also lost too, I feel like you're one of those kind of person that needs to figure out everything. And you don't need to figure out everything, because when you try to figure out everything, it becomes overwhelming, and then you can't figure out anything. You just do the opposite. So let go of trying to figure out everything, and you'd be surprised how many things will be figured out on your behalf by the universe. Yeah, you'll be fine, Rob.
All right. Next, we have one from Kimmy Sue, who says, does my deceased mother have a message for me? Her name is Fu Veng.
So Kimmy Sue, Mother. She's extremely proud of you. I feel like she may have been tough on you somehow when she was alive, when you were a little girl or when you were young. But she's very, very proud of you, Kimmy. Kimmy Sue. I just feel like sometimes you're not always as proud of yourself, and or you beat yourself up on the head, or you beat yourself up too harshly. But your mom doesn't want you to do that anymore because, again, she's very extremely proud of you. She's showing me a house right now, so I don't know if you or someone in the family is thinking about moving, in the process of moving, have recently moved, or you're doing something to your home environment. But she just kind of showed me a house, and that's the surrounding energy she gives me around it. Something about the house. I'm not sure what it is about the house, but she makes me feel, what is it? Okay, so she just shows me the house. She's not telling me exactly what it is, but she is making me feel like either luck surrounds the house, or she wants you to create luck in the home, around the home. I'm not sure if you're using feng shui to increase the energy of the luck in the home, like feng shui. I'm not sure if you know what feng shui is. I feel like you may be familiar with it. And or if you're using like numbers like 8, for instance, that represents infinity, abundance, or if you're using like the colors red and gold to kind of attract luck, or if you have some sort of water feature to attract more luck in the home. But your mom is making me feel like luck, creating abundance, creating wealth and harmony in the home space, in the home environment. So you could be doing many different things within your home and around your home. And I feel like your mom is helping you, guiding you, planting thoughts, planting ideas, nudging you through your feelings, like this may be right, or it may be right to, I don't know, I'm just using an example, get an aquarium and put the aquarium in this location, of the room, or the southeast of the room, or the northwest of the room, because that's the most auspicious place. So, but I feel like she is guiding you there, Kimmy Sue. She loves you very much. I feel like you either have too much worry, unnecessary worries in your mind, and she doesn't want you to do that because that might end up giving you gray hair or more gray hair than necessary. Look at my gray hair. I think this is all from all the worries when I was like a teenager. So not as much worry, Kimmy Sue, is what your mother is saying too as well. I also get the energy of like grandmother. I don't know if it's her grandmother or your grandmother, but there's a deceased grandmother that's also watching over you too, in addition to your mother here. Things will work out. Don't try to force. She's making me feel like don't try to force timing, or don't try to force projects, or don't try to force a solution to a project or a solution to a problem. Like, don't try to force anything, is what she's saying. Just relax, just breathe, just be at ease, and then things will work out for you. You'll see it. Things will work out for you. She is giving me the month of June and August, so I'm not sure what is significant about June and August, whether it's someone in the family connected to you, or her birthday, anniversary, graduation, baby shower, ceremony, or just some sort of significant event coming up in the month of June and August. But she did just show me the month of June and August for you, Kimmy Sue. Yeah, she just loves you. That's what I get from her right now. She just loves you. She just loves you. She is showing me a small dog too. I don't know why she's showing me a small dog. I don't know if you or her had a small dog, or if you're thinking about getting a small dog, but she just showed me a small dog. So I hope that makes more sense to you, because normally they'll just show me an image, picture, symbol, words, letter, and I'm just supposed to pass it on. They don't always give me the whole story behind it. But be at peace is what she recommends. I don't know if you have some sort of sign or symbol, or I don't know if it's a sign or a symbol or an image or a mantra that you use, either in the form of a picture painting, words, letters that represent some sort of, peace or harmony or balance somehow. But she's showing me some sort of image there. That's what it feels like to me. I can't make out the image clearly, but that's what she shows me right now. But she's with you. Yeah, don't fret. She's with you. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Thank you, Kimmy Sue.
Awesome. All right. And now that we're about 15 minutes left in the stream, I want to remind everybody to like and subscribe, and that also we do have our promo code going on. Once again, this promo code is Suki5. You can use this promo code to get $5 off on any introductory reading package with any of our psychics. Once again, this code is Suki5. But Suki, why don't you go ahead and tell us your schedule one more time for any of those who are interested in a one-on-one reading with you specifically?
Yes. So tomorrow, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Thursday and Friday, it's more availability from 11 a.m. Eastern Time to about 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
so any of you who are wanting to get a one-on-one reading with her and don't get your question answered today, or wanting to get a more in-depth answer to any of your answers today, go ahead and get book an appointment with Suki so that you can get your answers. Alrighty. We have one from Deborah now who asks, Rick seems a bit distant. Will we
he
reconnect?
is. Will Rick reconnect? I'm getting a no right now. Will Rick reconnect? So I feel like a no right now, but to me, it feels like there's still a chance of him reconnecting at a much later date and time. I don't feel like he's permanently gone. I feel like he's just temporarily gone. So what my guys are giving me with Rick. I don't really care for Rick's energy, honestly. He feels like, I don't know, I just feel like he's not good enough for you. And I feel like he totally takes you for granted. He doesn't know what's good in his face is kind of the energy my guides give me with Rick. I feel like you've been far too patient with Rick. And again, you do as you please, but I'm just a messenger. So I don't feel like Rick will reconnect anytime soon, but I feel that he will eventually reconnect, even if it means a year later, for instance, because they're not giving me a timing as to when. Just don't put your, just what we're trying to say is, because if you look to Rick for your source of happiness, you're never going to get it. You got to create your own source of happiness, because Rick is not going to give you that source of happiness that you deserve to have in your life right now. And I know it's hard to detach, but that's what my guides are recommending. Yeah, so I hope I answered your questions. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Next, we have one from Andrea who asks, how does Miguel feel about me, and will we get back together?
Andrea, Miguel. So the energy I get with Miguel is, yeah, there is a chance of Miguel coming back, but to me it feels more of a using energy, using you type of energy. And when he feels like he's, done using you, then he's going to leave again. So to me, that implies that he doesn't care as much. He doesn't care. He doesn't genuinely, deeply care for you, Andrea, the way that you care for Miguel. I just get the energy of being a user of Miguel's, and I just feel like he's going to use you even when he does pop back up in the picture. He is trying to pursue someone, chase after someone, reach out to someone. He's trying to get together with this other female, but it's not going to work out for him. And that's the reason why I feel like he'll be back. But don't wait on him to come back, though. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Next, we have one from Joanna who says, hi, Suki. What is happening with Dan, and does he care about me? I remember seeing some of the previous questions she asked.
So Joanna and Dan. I do get Dan being complicated. I do feel like Dan doesn't care at this time. I feel like Dan is, my guys are calling him a word that's not so nicely. I mean, I just don't feel like Dan cared enough. And that's what I get with Dan. Like he's more self-focused. He's more self-absorbed. He's more about me. I do whatever I want. Leave me alone. You can't tell me what to do. You can't control me. Let me be. He's got a little bit of a male kind of ego going on there. So, and I'm sorry, what's the question here with Joanna and Dan, from Joanna regarding Dan?
Does Dan care about Joanna?
Does Dan really care about Joanna? Insufficient, insignificant, not enough is what my guides are giving me with Dan. He doesn't care enough. He really doesn't care. He doesn't care enough, Joanna. I feel like you deserve a lot better treatment than how Dan has been treating you for quite a while now. But he just doesn't care enough. He doesn't care enough. You could be giving what I feel like you have been giving, and he's not anywhere near reciprocated even 1/3 of what you have already given him in terms of your attention, time, effort, etc. So I really feel like Dan's a lost cause, even though I know you're still going to wait on him. You're still going to give him a chance. You're still going to see how it goes. And that's perfectly fine too. But again, I don't feel like Dan's going to ever truly appreciate you in the way that you deserve to be appreciated and valued. So best of luck to you, Joanna. Thank you.
Awesome. Next, we have one from Teddy who says, "Hi, Suki. Do you see my ex-girlfriend Diana coming back into my life this year?"
Teddy, I like Teddy's energy. Seems like a really nice, sweet guy. Sorry, what's his ex-girlfriend's name again?
Diana.
Will Diana come back to Teddy? I don't get a strong yes, Teddy. I know that's a bummer. I'm not getting a strong yes with Diana coming back to you. And the reason for that, too, is because I just feel like there's this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing woman that the universe, that your soul, that your higher self has in mind for you, that you're really supposed to, like, this other person, is a new person, is the one that I feel, according to your soul's intention, want to have more of a long-term, significant, healthy, happy kind of relationship with. I'm not getting a strong yes right now with Diana coming back. Diana's energy to me feels like she's moved on. That's what I get with Diana. Moved on. And I know it's going to take you a while to be able to heal through that. But again, you can choose to believe whatever you want to believe. But that is the energy I'm getting right now from my guides in regards to Diana. Yeah, you're a sweet soul, Teddy, and you definitely deserve a like partner, a sweet soul too, who wants to love you in return.
All right. Next, we have one from Tiffany who asks, "Will my business take off this year?"
Tiffany, business take off. She needs to make some changes to her beliefs, to her energy, because the way her energy is right now, she's not going to allow it to take off. It would just kind of be stagnant or mundane or just the way that it's been. So what is it in Tiffany that needs to change in order to have the experience of the business flourishing? What is it in Tiffany? Okay, so Tiffany, I feel like there's a part of you that feels like either you feel on some level like you're either not doing enough, or the business not doing enough, or you're not doing enough, like I'm not doing enough of this, I'm not doing enough of that, I'm not doing enough of this. There's just this energy of like, I'm not doing enough. I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I feel like there's a whole lot more to do. My guides are saying that energy is kind of halting your success too as well. What else here for Tiffany with her business? And they're saying because you're so aware of what's been, what is in terms of the business, including I'm going to call it the lack of the success that you're looking for, because you are aware of it. You're kind of keeping that awareness to continue to manifest today, tomorrow, next week. So in a way, it's almost like you have to play with your imagination here and not be aware of what has been with the business success or the business result, and foresee, co-create, see, imagine, visualize the success that you want, actually get excited about the success that you want. Because again, I feel like you're so aware that it's not there yet. And because you're aware that the business is not doing well, you're going to keep on repeating the experience of the business not doing as well tomorrow, next month, next year kind of thing. But I do feel like the business is meant to grow, but the energy of your belief and the energy of being so aware that it is where it is, it doesn't allow the reality to change if you're so focused on the current reality, what you're seeing now, because what you're focused on now, you're going to keep on getting, you're going to keep on repeating. So don't be so focused on where the business stands now. Instead, see the result, the outcome, feel the success, the victory, the abundance, the freedom that comes with the potential success of the business. My guys are saying you have to change some things around too. They're saying changing some things around either within the business or within the business structure or within the business location. I feel like you have to change some things around. I don't know what those things are. They're making me feel like you got to change some things around. That way you can change some of the energy. And that way things can get more flowing, more moving in your directions in terms of revenue and income and success for the business. So change something around, like literally and figuratively speaking. Change something. So if you have your office, for instance, like if your desk is facing a certain way, maybe move the desk, put in a different corner of the wall, maybe add some flowers and plants to represent gold and abundance, a picture of financial abundance or trips or travels that you want to visit. They're saying change some things around. Oh yeah, look into feng shui. That's what they're reminding me. Look into feng shui, FENG space SHUI, because I feel like your location, both your work location and your home location, it's not attracting success. So I would look into feng shui. It's free, look it up online. It can get tricky though, but look it up online and make some changes around. That way you can get your energy change, and that way the business can have some improvements before the end of the summer. So make some small changes is what they're recommending, so that you can see a little more improvements here by the end of the summer, by fall season. But strong belief in the success of your business now is what matters most, is what they're saying. You got to believe that the business is already successful. You got to believe that the business is already, hitting whatever dollars, clients, goals that you're looking for, Tiffany. And it doesn't have to be hard. You do have another belief too that's hindering you. You do believe that success takes hard work, money takes hard work, everything takes hard work. And if you believe it takes hard work, you're going to manifest so much hard work and struggles and challenges around receiving what you want. So keep that in mind. And then I feel like once you change that, then the outcome can change and the success of the business can drastically change for you.
All righty.
Yes. Thank you.
Next, we have one from Kayla, who asks, when will my work life get better? Or do you see it getting better in the near future?
Kayla, work life. I gotta be honest, if you don't do anything, Kayla, it may take 8 months to 12 months for work life to get better. I just feel like you really have to create that work life balance. And when I say that, it could be a simple 15-20 minutes meditation, 15-20 minutes of yoga, Tai Chi, 15-20 minutes of walking outside in Mother Nature every single day, as if though you make it a priority, just like how you would take a shower every day, or most people would anyways. Just like how you would take a shower every day, 10 minutes every day. You want to do the same thing. You want to carve out that peace, that balance for yourself, because the more you create that peace and carve it out, the more that the universe will mirror that back to you and make things easier for you at work, and the interactions with other people at work and situations will be easier. There will be less complicated problems that arises. So you got to create that peace internally within your spirit, within your emotions, your thoughts, your energy fields, and then eventually you'll be able to receive that in return sooner than the 8 to 12 months that we're predicting for you, if you don't make any changes to your energy.
Okay.
So you got a lot of power there. Everyone has power to change things. You just gotta change those beliefs. You just gotta change those thoughts. You just gotta change those emotions.
Exactly.
It's being responsible for how we feel, which I know is so damn hard sometimes. But you can do it. We all believe in you. The guys, the angels, your deceased loved ones, they all believe in you. You guys are all so loved. All of you have your deceased loved ones, with you, and they're all talking to you, communicating with you, really amping up their presence. So you might get chills. You might feel a little tingling sensation. You might feel a warmth in a certain part of the body. Like right now, I'm just getting a whole full body chills. Just as validation that everyone that's listening right now has a deceased loved one, their angels, their guides watching over you. And the number 11 will become significant for many of you. You'll just start to see 1111, 1111 a lot over the next several days and weeks. Some of you would be 777. Some of you would be 444. Some of you would be 222. That's kind of what they're showing me. And some of you will smell the scent of your loved one, or smell what they love, or smell what they, like some people, they might smoke cigar or cigarette. You might smell the smoke, you might psychically thought you smell, their scent. That's all connection from your deceased loved ones too. So you're never alone. You're not out here, alone. And they really do want you to know that you're so infinitely loved, because the more that you remember you're so loved, that you let go of a lot of fear and resistance. So when you let go of a lot of fear and resistance, then the desires that you want will naturally unfold, will naturally show up for you to experience and enjoy. Thank you.
All righty. We have one more question. Do you see Mike coming back to me this year? My name is Stephanie.
Will Mike come back to Stephanie this year? I'm sorry, hon. I'm getting a no. My guides are giving me a no with Mike. Yeah, they're giving me a no with Mike, Stephanie. So anytime you get a no, And especially in this case, when it comes to a relationship, there's always going to be someone else out there that's much better than Mike for you, Stephanie. You just got to trust that so that you can allow this new person, new beginning, new relationship, new love to come in for you, Stephanie. But I don't feel like Mike will. Based on your energy, his energy right now, my guys are saying unlikely with Mike.
Alrighty. And with our full hour elapsed, I want to thank everyone for joining us today. And a big thank you for Suki for joining us as well. Today was a lot of fun, and we will be back next week at the same time with Psychic Rika. Suki, why don't you go ahead and list off your schedule one last time for those who are interested in having a, I guess, in-depth one-on-one reading with you.
Sure. So tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 to 10 p.m. roughly Eastern Time. Thursdays and Fridays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time to about 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And so if anybody wants to book an appointment as well, you can go ahead and do so on our website. Thank again for everyone for joining us, and bye-bye.
Thank you.